After our 55-hour crossing of the Gulf of Maine, we entered Boston Harbour near Little Brewster Island and took the Narrows Passage to the main shipping channel, President Roads. We then made our way to Charlestown near the Navy Yards to tie up at Pier 8 and report into U.S. Customs. The following day we sailed down to midtown and take a mooring near Long Wharf at Boston Waterboat Marina, from where we spend a couple of days exploring the city. Leaving Boston on the 31st of July, we encounter an electrical problem and make an emergency stop at Spectacle Island and move to Marina Bay in South Boston to arrange for repairs. Having decided to move downtown from the Navy Yards to be within easier walking distance of the city's core, we thought we should fuel up first. There's a fuel dock conveniently located on the Little Mystic, just around the corner from Pier 8. From there we made the short move downtown to Boston Waterboat Marina, beside Long Wharf.
And this one here's neat. It looks like part of it's old.
Yeah, look at that old stone wall there.
Yeah. It's on the other side of this white boat right here.
Okay. Okay, well that's closer to row in.
Yeah.
I mean, we could take this one, but it is a bit closer to row in there.
Long Wharf is located at mid-harbor. On its south side is the New England Aquarium. On the north is Christopher Columbus Park, both joined by the Harbor Walk Promenade. Although we had cleared into the U.S. using our new Nexus cards when we arrived the day before, we still had to purchase our vessel's U.S. cruising permit, which would allow us to remain in U.S. waters for up to 1 year. The only catch being that we would have to report by phone to Customs Border Protection each time we left a harbor when bound for the next. The permit office was mysteriously located near the container and cruise ship dock. Fortunately, we found a patient cabbie who persevered and not only found the office, but waited for us and then took us to the excellent Union Oyster House for lunch. A sign over the bar there reads that this is the original wooden bar in continuous use since the early 1800s. From there it's a short walk up State Street to the famous Quincy and outdoor farmers markets, where we stopped to pick up some much-needed provisions. Crossing the Big Dig at North End Park into Little Italy, we discovered another fantastic area to shop for food, and picked up yet more provisions. At this point we had as much as we could carry. Upon returning to Columbus Park beside Long Wharf, we lay on the grass enjoying the afternoon sun and lively waterfront, having done enough for our first day in Boston.
Okay, so we're here in Boston and had a nice walk today. Went to the Italian neighborhood and we bought some of these nice fresh greens, some fingerling potatoes, and we've got some fabulous olives, and I'm making a Niçoise salad in particular because we got a wonderful piece of tuna. And now we're going to top off this Niçoise salad, and I'm just drizzling this over top, and that's our Fantasia salad Niçoise from Boston.
The next morning we set out down Harbor Walk, crossing Fort Point Channel over the historic Northern Avenue Bridge, a rare surviving example of a steel-frame swing bridge. From the other side of the channel, we followed Harbor Trail down to South Boston, where we spent a couple of hours exploring the waterfront, stopping to admire some fantastic yachts and enjoying a visit to the Institute of Contemporary Art. We walked back towards the north end through the financial district. Having decided to go out for an early dinner, we had spotted several places that looked interesting on our previous visit. Our suspicions were confirmed. Little Italy's trattorias offered incredible choices of seafood, pasta, and atmosphere to accompany. We made our way slowly back towards the water after dinner, stopping to enjoy a lively St. Joseph Society street festival along Hanover Street. It was now July 31st. Our planned date to return to Ontario and be back to work was the 20th of August. Having made good time down the coast of Nova Scotia and crossing the Gulf of Maine, we decided to spend another day in Boston. We both had a great desire to visit the Boston Museum of Fine Arts and see its extensive collection of American art, as well as to just relax and enjoy another day in this dynamic city.